All right, what's up, guys? It's Mitch or Deity, and today I'm just going to be going over the news that's coming. So, what's happening today in E7? So, we have quite a bit of stuff coming. Overall, it's not too exciting of a time in E7, but there's some potentially cool stuff. So, I think we all get returning player rewards, but I cannot tell. Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure we all get it. So, we have the 1 minute video. I don't know if anyone's watched this or not yet. But so with the 1 minute video, I'm just going to skim through it. We have Ludwig coming. We have the Moonlight recruitment event starting, which is big. So you guys can pick an ML5 of your choice besides ML Landy. There's like a couple on there you can't get, ML Shoe, ML Landy, but you can pick an ML5 of your choice, but you're not going to be able to get that ML5 for a month. You have to do 20 different days of trading in a certain currency. It's a web event, those of you guys that are familiar with web events. But the fastest you can get the character is 20 days. It's probably going to take you over a month to get the character, though. So just know that it's not you're going to log in and get it from ML 5-star. It's you're going to log in, you're going to realize you have to play the game for a month before you get to choose what you get. But it's still a great event. I love that they brought this back. We have our balance changes, and we have a level 88 equipment reset items coming, which is really, really nice. And then we have returning player check-in rewards improvement, draft mode update, and UI improvements. So with this is starting. And then we have Ludwig preview. This is a skill 3. I already watched it earlier. So has a Rubik's Cube and Pac-Man. So whatever. He is a dark knight or dark mage. So we'll see. It's an AoE damage attack. So I don't know. It just reminds me of Zio a lot. So I'm curious how his kit's going to be. Our artifacts are getting changed. All the heroes are getting buffed. Death Dealer Ray, in my opinion, is the winner of the buff, but we'll see how Lone Crescent Blown is. But Benevolent Roman's getting buffed too. So this right here, I think we all get it this time. I'll go over and read why I think we all get it. But dude, the translation between these two things, I don't see why it's so hard to make it make sense. Maybe I'm just stupid, but there's a very high likely chance that I am. But these are returning player rewards. So the same speed set that we saw before in counter set T88, they're all reasonably okay. They have the chance to roll really well. And just getting 12 free pieces of gear that could potentially be usable is always great. Get some extra leaves. You get awakening potions, some summons, some 5-star characters. I'm pretty sure we all get this time. I could be wrong. Don't get your hopes up too much, but I'm pretty sure we get all of it. So UI improvements are going to be doing the repeat battle thingy. You can see specimen, or you can get Sez and then Vildred on rate up, and then Asaria on rate up on all, well, this is next week. So Vildred is next week, but Sez is this week. So these two are next week. Vildred's okay to pull. Getting imprints of him is nice for speed imprint, but he's not really great. Asaria is really nice to pull, especially if you follow my new player guides. You may want to summon on her. I don't have you get her from the beginning selective summon, because summoning on her banner is always nice to get copies of the artifact. The artifact is really nice to have late game for different team counts, for one-shotting, for different abyss stages, things like that. So that's why I always hold off on having you get Asaria at the beginning. She's great, but she's not usable in PvP, and I'd rather summon on her than and have the chance to summon on Destina and get things. So Ludwig's paired characters Fighter Maya, which I think means Fighter Maya may get a balance patch, next balance patch. I'm just gonna hope, because Fighter Maya is very close to being super nice. I always have loved the character, and I used to use her a lot. So she gets a small buff to where when she cleanses, she CR pushes a little bit, like she gets an EE maybe. That could be really nice. An EE that every time she cleanses, she pushes 10%. Combat readiness or something that could be very usable. All right, so our coin rotation, so by name at the top, Luca, Last Rider Crow. So if you have coins, you maybe get Last Rider Crow. I wouldn't get any of the other ones unless you're really late game and they're just characters you're missing and want to get them. But that's all for that. So we have the patch buff coming for all the characters: Death Dealer Ray, Araminta, Benevolent Roman, Cirilla, who cares? Then we have the artifact, then we have the sleep changes. So now if you were to sleep a character, you are guaranteed going to hit them. Meaning if you sleep an Aiden and then attack it, you will hit the Aiden, which is really, really nice. That's a really good change, I think, for the game. And I think we're going to see a slight meta change through this, which is exciting. So I do like that. Other than that, though, we have this exclusive equipment change and then the returning heirs. So this is important right here. Let me know what you guys think of this. Or comment down below if I'm stupid. Or if you read right here, all heirs who log into Epic 7 during the aforementioned date will receive the renewed returning player user check-in. So this should start tonight for all of us at login. We should all start getting this. But then past this, it's now 30 days. So if you don't play for 30 days, you can trigger this, which is what I suggested before. And then it's after the maintenance and permanently. And it's only eligible one time per year. So if you return to Epic 7 one time per year, you get these rewards. So it takes away people abusing it to get the stuff. They made it a 14-day login, so it takes longer to get all the rewards. And then they added an awakening thing, which is cool. And then just overall, this stuff's pretty nice. So they have Potion of Ascension, but then they have Awakening Elixir. Awakening Elixir is so nice because it saves you a ton of catalysts. Like Potion of Ascensions, I don't care about anymore because 6-star character late game is just easy. Like I don't even farm to 6-star characters, and I have enough to 6-star like 10 characters just sitting from summoning and transmitting characters. But the Awakening Elixir, meaning I don't have to go farm Catalyst, ooh, that is nice. That's a really good item. And then the sets are possibly decent depending on how they roll. So Says, I wouldn't worry about summoning Says. The dash pass is usually $30, I believe. It's either $10 or $30. If it's $10, it's worth it. If it's $30, I wouldn't buy it. That's up to you though. I won't be buying it regardless. So then I most likely won't be buying it. So we have the T88 resets and the Awakening Elixir. That's what I was talking about. You use that and it's fully awakened. That's such a good item. Okay, and then we have UI improvements for the pet stuff, which is cool, I guess. And then World Arena draft mode characters added. And then now this is one thing I'm so glad I waited on redoing the new player guide, because no cost for unequipping all equipment. They changed the new player returning player. So now new players don't have to worry about removing equipment for 14 days. They can just move gear around, experiment. This is one of the main things I suggested when making a new player guide. And then for your welcome back, you get double conquest points from arena attacks, which I think means that we all get double conquest points for the next 2 weeks if they're giving us all the returning player stuff. Actually, I guess we maybe don't get buffs for that. I don't know how that's going to work. But we hopefully at least we'll get the login items. So that is the main content. So I'm going to go over like the packs and things that are happening too. So those of you guys that don't know, we get free unequip for the weekend. I won't even open this page, but we get free unequip. We got the Moonlight Hero recruitment starting. I've already gone over that in a video. If you're curious on who I suggest for that, I suggest Lionheart Surmia and Conqueror Lilius. For newer players, Lionheart Surmia I think is your better pick because Lionheart Surmia will just win you games, but Conqueror Lilius is still probably just as good, if not better. But I don't know. Conqueror Lilius doesn't win you games. She just sets you up to win games, whereas Lionheart Surmia will just win you games. That's the idea behind my thought process there. But either one is a great choice. But there's multiple other great choices too. If you're curious and want to watch that video, it's one of the more recent videos on my channel. So free and equip event, then we have the Black Friday celebration equipment crafting event. This is the Artina crafting event. So any of you guys that have ever played, this is your ability to use stamina, and every stamina you use, you can then turn it into a piece of gear by rolling, and whatever you select the main stat and then you roll for the substats and you select the set. So you basically pick a piece of equipment, you keep rolling until it's about perfect and you go on. I can make another guide for this if you guys would like. I will probably do that tomorrow. So you pick everything. So this is a way to get a guaranteed good piece of gear and make sure it is perfect. Watch my video that I'm going to make on this. Make sure it's perfect because you have the equipment reset stones. Equipment reset stones are always best used on this. For the T85 reset stones, this is the best thing you can use them on because this is going to be the piece that starts with the highest. So using on another piece that is like okay and has a chance is not nearly as good as saving them and using them on whatever piece you get from this. So my suggestions are usually always right side gear. Never do left side gear on this. Left side gear is a waste. Always do right side because that's the hardest gear to get in the game unless you're an in-game player and there's a very specific helmet you need. But going for a chest or sword on this, in my opinion, is a huge waste of the event. I would always suggest doing the bottom three of the right side gear. And speed main stat boots or whatever you could need. So that is the Artina crafting. It will be starting tonight as well. And then next up we have our Black Friday packs and things. So that's the event. We have free and equip for the weekend. Black Friday limited pack sale. Let's see what's in these for fun. Black Friday pack 1 daily summon 4 days 60 leaves. That's $100 for sure. Are these all $100? There's so many packs. Maybe because it's Black Friday, they'll be cheaper. But this is $50 for 60 leaves and then a bunch of catalysts. It's not terrible, but only 300 skystones. If this is $30, good value. $50, it's pushing it. But if this is $30, that's good value. So wait, there's pack 1 and pack 2. Okay, I don't know what the prices are going to be on these. These are going to be the 50. This is a $100 pack. No, this looks like a $50 pack, and this is a. I can't tell. I can't tell the prices on these. They're going to be. I don't know which one would be 100. Maybe because Black Friday they'll all be 50 and 30. I don't know. We'll see. So you get a bunch of Covenant summons. You get a slate. I mean, this looks like a $50 pack to me in my eyes because it's only 700 Skystones. It looks like $50. This one looks like $50 too. These all look like $50 packs except for this one, which is 60 leaves, probably still $50. We'll see. All right, so that is the packs. I don't see myself buying any of those. I've been trying not to spend any money on E7 for the last little bit, but if you are going to spend, it might be good value. So the Black Friday buff event, we do get buff event, meaning Burning Passion packs will be available. Those I will buy. Those are always the best value. It's like $30 for 100 billion leaves. That's a lot of leaves. So we do have Black Friday buff event this weekend. So farming, you can have your hunt buff, AP buff, and your rune buff. So make sure you take advantage of that. And we have Hoochie's big sale. Is this discounted Hoochie? It's big sale. So I think it's all discounted, right? So we have the discounted Hoochie. Discounted Hoochie is always, I love discounted Hoochie. But where is the where's the Mystic Metals? Wait, did they remove Mystic Metals? Hoochie's Lucky Chest skin ticket. They removed Mystic Metals? No way. They removed Mystic Metals. Wow. There's no Mystic Metals in the original Hoochie. They used to give 8 Mystic Metals that you could buy 8 or 400 for 50 apiece, or for 100 apiece. It was 800 Skystones on Hoochie. That's crappy. They removed Mystic Metals from Hoochie. Maybe in the daily thing you can get them, but that's kind of crappy. That was a good chunk of Mystic Metals for cheap. Maybe I'm blind, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's pretty crappy. They completely redid Hoochie though, so we'll see. I don't think the only thing worth buying from him is the Lucky Chest at this point. Like maybe the reset stones, but this all looks terrible. This all looks really bad. Usually the only thing I suggest buying is Mystic Metals. So Hoochie became even more of a scam. It was always a joke that he's a scam. But now the last thing that we are going to be going over is going to be the free summon event. We will be getting, I think, 7 days of free summons again. So your chance to maybe get lucky and get ML5 or some other characters. 11 summons for 7 days, I believe. Yep, 7 days. So it's free 77 summons. Well, it's free 70 summons over on top of what we already get. So that is all the news. But again, I think we are all getting returning player rewards, which is the biggest thing of this, which is cool. But we'll see Ludwig probably tonight. I'll make a video on him once they release him. I'll be watching for it. But they've been releasing that during maintenance for the game. But hopefully you guys are somewhat excited. Like the new character buffs are about the only cool thing coming. But I don't know. We'll see. And Ludwig, and then I don't see us having. Well, the crafting event's big. But I don't see us having any like super exciting thing in E7 for a little bit, but we'll see. We have a content creator tournament coming up and things like that on Twitch, which will be cool, and a drops event. But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna maybe still be another like kind of slow E7 period for a few weeks, but hey, this is a good week to play the game at least. So comment down below again though if you think we're getting the rewards or not, because I think we are. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. It's Mr. D, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.